Generic greetings. Continuing on from our build on House Flipper, as you can see the outside is pretty much as we started really. We cleaned some dirt and cobwebs off and replaced the front door and then added these two glass sliding ones because, well, there was just a bit of wood over there. The main task was to bury the coffin that was found in this corner. Now, because there's a huge a huge gravestone with rip on it, which we'll promptly sell, and the fact that the coffin is sticking out of the ground a little bit, it's not going to take long for the police forensics team to find it, and then we will certainly end up selling this thing to try and pay for the best lawyers possible when we can't ask the questions like, you know, what happened here? Because they're not going to believe us that it was haunted. Either way, it's no longer haunted now, which is good. In the previous episode, we did the downstairs bathroom, and as you can see, it is, well, I think quite nice. It's not like a dentist waiting room, which is something I often go for, which, well, if you like that sort of thing, then that's cool. We also did this room here, which is like a nice, cozy office. I've taken the liberty of changing a couple of things around. I've added a clock there and darkened this carpet up, which is quite nice. It's actually a place that reminds me of Oxhorn's office, actually, the colours and such, and maybe that's what I was going for. But anyway, and then I've also done the main bedroom here, just because I could. So, as you can see, we've got a not a very sharp or contemporary bedroom. It's more old school. It's like, well, what grandma might have. It's got this wood panelling on the outside, or half wooden and half this wallpaper thing. With the beading all the way around the outside. We went for the Venge colour. It's all this sort of very, very dark, almost purple wood. We've got like a wardrobe type thing, a little side cabinet with a plant on it, and some sort of like sock drawer or whatever for shirts and things like that, and all that sort of thing. Bed, a couple of side cabinets, job done really. I had to shift the radiator because it was over there, so that was the only real installation work we did. I was going to put some curtains on this, and that was my original intention. However, they don't fit in here because the banister, the rail goes through the wall, so it could fit on there and it looked quite good, but not here. So yeah, that's a shame. So in this episode, I want to get, at a minimum, this entire area done here, which I will, to be honest, not have to do much on, I don't think. I want to get this area done, and hang on. And I want to get the main living room done. So, how are we going to do that? Well, there's a couple of ways. I have also thought about the kitchen. Now, the problem with the kitchen at the moment is that it's quite small, and I don't like that. So what I was thinking of doing is extending. So this here, we can't shift that door. There's nothing we can do about it. However, we could extend the wall along here, and then go that way, and then put the door further on. We can put the door further along just a little bit, and then that might help out. However, we'll have to see if we can build a wall along here first. We can. It would go to there, and then it would go that way, and then we can put the door on that side, actually, if we really wanted to. Okay, so we're going to do that. So we're going to start walling this up. This is, I think this house is probably the most I've ever done in terms of the brickwork and such. I've not normally done this amount of building. It's normally, you know, the installation of the bathroom and a bit of painting and such, but in terms of the amount of walls we've knocked down and other things, I don't think I've ever done this sort of thing before, but hey ho, it's alright. If we wanted to, we could have actually come out a little bit further, couldn't we, when went that way? Would that work, or is it better just to go right across? It could go to the end there, couldn't it? And then it would line up with that, which isn't a problem. I'll have to sell the smoke alarm. Looks like I can't, which is an issue. Get rid of that, and let's start demolition of the walls. Now, hopefully they're not load bearing, but we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, none of that's simulated. There's been a couple of games where I've played, I think one's called Demolish and Build, which was a lot more entertaining than it had any right to be. Let's just call it that. It was very wonky in places, and, you know, it had some rough edges, to say the least. But it was quite amusing at times. Right, so let's take them off. We'll remove this wall here. By the way, I've not actually this will be obvious to you, I've not actually really thought about the design of the kitchen. I'm just thinking that it needs to be a bit bigger, which is why I'm doing this. I mean, would it be best if we come out and go into there? And we'd have a fairly large kitchen, wouldn't we? There's the possibility of doing that. Probably look quite alright as well. Let's try it. So, take all this down. I mean, this is some serious renovation work. There we go. Okay, so build walls, and the wall will come out from here. And you might be thinking, oh well, we're losing a lot of space in the main living area. Yeah, but I mean, we don't need to play five-a-side football in here. That's not, or have a couple of rounds of golf. It's just not going to happen. That's not the objective. What is the objective is to have a room which is reasonable in size. So that, I think that's a bit too small for the door, isn't it? I think the door should be, I think the door needs to have this space opened. Get rid of that. You can see it's already painting the thing as well as painting it white. Not that we're keeping it as that colour, but it is painting it there. Okay, so we want doors and windows. Sauna door, eh? I think it's that one, isn't it, we're using? Pretty sure it is. And there we go. And then just the bits up here. And then we'll take a look at our new kitchen space and see if we've made a massive mistake. Alright. That's better. That is better. Don't like this, really, but we can do something with it. We can't alter that door. It's not gonna. We can't alter where that goes, which is a shame. But this is enough to get like a worktop in there and a fridge there and all that sort of thing. So that's fine. That's fine. Right. Let's work on. And actually, I do prefer this the way it's got that because we can have a TV cabinet there. Yeah, some serious renovation stuff. Right. Let's crack on. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned the beverage. Today's beverage is tasty. Blended meringues. No, it's not. It's grapefruit juice. So we wanted to paint this thing, so we need to worry about the flooring. Flooring is going to stay as it is because, as I mentioned previously, we can't alter the ones on the stairs, so I'm not going to do that. So we want floor coverings, no, none of that. Back over, and we want walls and then wall panels. Do we want to panel this thing? We've got white panels, we've got flowers. I am thinking paint because it's going to be a lot quicker. So we need two colours for this place. We want something that is going to be like a statement wall, and one that's going to be like a fairly strong shade of something. Now let's just go for the statement and then match that. I like the bloody red colour, and then you mix that with the delicate calico. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure that's what I had before, and it worked very, very nice. Yeah, I think it was that. Let's just paint. Let's just paint a bit and see what it looks like. Oh, you can't paint that. It's a crying shame. Isn't that what we've done upstairs, though? No, definitely not. Okay. Let's continue on then. Remember, this is going to be upstairs as well. This is going to be on the landing, which is why I'm doing it now. Because then, basically, I'm going to get both rooms done at the same time. Yeah, that's fine. That's nice and warm. I do prefer more of a warmer look. Like having sort of, you know, steely greys and such. It's like, it just feels a bit cold, or like very cold blues. You can't see that bit out there, which is great. So remember, all of this going upstairs will be the same colour. So I have to remember that. In fact, what I might do is continue painting with this and just do upstairs. We'll leave the other colour, because we can always change that. As I said, I would like to change it. Whoa, that's wrong. We replaced the wrong cartridge again. Right. So let's do that. And we should be all right. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that wall. I'm not thinking. We're not doing that wall at all. Remember, that wall's going to be the statement wall. Dispose of that. And we'll get some more. So buy many. Wrong colour. One there. One there. And probably one there. Because that's not going to be a problem when we trip over it later on. Which that isn't in the game. I think I mentioned Viscaria cleanup detail, and because that is all, everything is, you know, physically simulated. It's got a full physics engine in it. If you place a bucket where you're using it to mop up, and that bucket's all full of dirty water or bloody water or whatever, and then you trip over it, it will just go, and then that's it. You've screwed it. It's all covered now, and that's it. You just have to start mopping up again. So, just working our way up. As I said, this is going to be all the same colour. It doesn't have to be. There's no reason why it has to be, but because it's open plan, the landing and the downstairs are going to be the same. Okay, so this wall is too high, eh? It says, why don't you use a ladder? Well, I don't really need a ladder. As long as I just touch the bottom, it's fine. At least they added that. That was a nice feature. So you can get around. As I said in last episode, the game came out and it was never a massive problem, apart from performance seems to be a bit iffy. Even still, to this day, it's can be iffy at times. But yeah, the game has improved, because it seemed a bit rough in a couple of places. And like now, there's now even still there's bits where you think, I wonder why it's being done like that. Like, you can access all of your tools from when you hold like the right click, apart from plastering. Whereas plastering, you just have to go up and you pick the plaster trowel up out with that. It's strange. There's no sort of. Well, there's a couple of bits where it's like, did they run out of space? Did they want to change it? Why is there not parity here? Sell that. Right, back to paint. And this seems to work up here. I don't think I'll need that other can, to be honest. And up here, all I'm going to do is, I'm probably going to place a radiator on one of these walls, because there isn't one. And I'll place a couple of pictures on the walls, and that'll be about it. I could even have like a bookshelf there or something, but I mean, nah. And then as long as downstairs is done, the main room will be the main time-consuming one. I think is going to be the kitchen. It generally is my kryptonite. I spent far too long on that, and I just can't seem to tackle it in one go. I'm just going to start using this because, quite frankly, I can. The question is now, are we going to use this paint anywhere else? Because I've got two almost full tins up here that I could use somewhere else if I wanted to. It's a bit dark in this corner. We might place another lamp. There we go. So we'll sell that. We do want a lamp, so it'll be lamps, ceiling lamps. Can't use that one, but I probably will use this one here. And there we go. Oh, by the way, did I move? Oh, yes, I did. I know the light switch was shifted there. Did I put one in here? It is. It's already in there. Right, that's fine. That's okay. So sell that. We want to put some sort of decoration. So decoration back. Oh, decoration. Pictures and paintings or plants. We could have a plant. I believe that's small yucca plant. No, doesn't make any sense. I like the water lily picture. It's quite nice. And if we have a sunflower next to it, it's not the same size. Nice. Also, I'm not even too sure what orientation it's supposed to go in. I'm guessing that way, but... Painting shell. Oh, God, why can they not be the same size, or why can't we scale them up? I want a painting. I don't want a picture. Picture of a dirt road. Or rather, I don't want a photo. That's okay. And then I'll put that the right way around this time. No, that definitely needs two in a row of some kind. We need the split ones. They look quite nice. That's vertical. Bird in the grass. Brown forest. What if we place that there? Shift that. I'm not putting it there. It's just going there for now. And these hopefully are the same size. They are the same size. Okay, so place that there. Not altering the height of it. Is there a third one? If it's a third one, then we'll be alright. There is a third one, but it's also completely the wrong size. Yeah, these are just the wrong... They're just too small, sadly. Shame. Shame. We're also getting a bit overcrowded now. It's getting just getting, you know, as if someone's walked into a gallery and just said, I want everything, and then shoved it on the wall without any care or thought. So you could put small ones like that, but it just looks so stupid. Hang on, is that one and that one the same? No, none of them are the same. Although these two are roughly the same. No, they're not. Completely different in terms of the height. Who thought we'd get hung up on these, of all things? See, look, they're slightly different sizes. It makes no sense. I've already got a water lily. Okay, I'm just going to shift them along and call it best of a bad job. Declare victory, move on. We can come back to it if we need to. Actually looks alright, you know. I don't mind that at all. Yeah. Don't like that. Get rid of that. That looks fine. Okay. So... that corner and that corner, what we're going to have... I think something there would be useful. So we want furnitures, cupboard maybe? Would you have a cupboard there? I don't see why not. There's nothing stopping us putting one there. Cabinet with glass door. That's actually fine. It's fairly... yeah, it doesn't look like it's really out of place. It doesn't look like it belongs in a kitchen or a bedroom. Like, it just could be anywhere. Perhaps not a kitchen, but yeah, I think it fits quite nice at the end of the hall. Something there would be good too. Something there would be very good. Can cabinet. The same as that? No, but it's close. That sort of goes as well. I mean, it's not a problem. I think it'll depend on what we put on it, honestly. Let's have a look around. Vases, teapots. Obviously, a lot of this makes no sense to put there. Could have a table lamp on it, but it doesn't seem right. Don't think a computer or a coffee machine up here would also work. Oh, that's something I didn't do as well. That reminds me. Yeah. That would be a very bad oversight, wouldn't it? Installations, no. A modern light switch. I mean, we could just go for a nice potted plant. Why not? Why not? It seems to go. Right, I think we'll declare victory on that one and head off. That's fine. So downstairs, we'll get our wall done. You can tell now that we have a problem with lighting. Nowhere near enough light in here. So let's just see if this still fits. It might be too big a wall. This might look really like too much, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? And that's, well, try it. We're getting a lot of bang for our buck as well with this this paint. With all the skills, you do tend to not only use paint faster, but I believe you waste less. In fact, I think I've got the skill where it says we can't waste paint on ones that already have been painted. So, that's okay. How are we doing for paint? Oh, nowhere near empty. Great. The question is, do I want them red as well? I think the answer is yes, I probably do. But let's just do it and see what happens. Yeah, that's fine. Don't have any great issue with that. Don't have any issue at all, actually. I just realised we didn't have to clean the windows. You'd think we'd have to clean the windows in this one. You'd get a lot of that in the campaign where you have to clean windows, but this one we did not. Right, that's fine. I'm totally happy with that. Right, so the lamps are not good enough. I'm going to get rid of both lamps, and it's going to plunge the place into darkness for a moment. I mean, we've still got light coming from upstairs. Look at all that. Yeah, nice. But we need some lamps. So, it'll be lamps. Oh, that's a question. Sconce semicircle. That could work. I'm trying not to move my mouse in terms of the height. I'm trying to just do that. Right, let's try that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks a bit evil, but I mean, it's... I like that. I like them. Are they slowly going down? There will be, because I was like that when I placed them. I was at an angle. Right, so let's just place them where I think they should be. Not at an angle again, are we? That's going to have to come down massively. They're about lined up, but they also, I think, look a bit low. I don't know what the recommended height for these would be. Let's work off that. The windows, and the bottom of the window should be the bottom of that. Yeah? Bit more, I think. One more. One little touch more. Right, okay, that's fine. That's lighting that place up quite nicely. We want to have ceiling lamps. And I want to have triple lamp. Steel or black? Or light steel? Black and red. Let's see what that looks like. No. 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 No, definitely not. We could just put those back in again. With those sconces, it does work, but I don't know. There's something not clicking. It's just not there. This is strip light, isn't it? So it's going to look. Oh, it's actually different from what I thought it was. Provides not enough. Ah, so these ones here are iffy because they go absolutely all over the place. Not that I have a problem with that, because that does look quite okay. Alright, we're starting to get somewhere. So that's in the middle. And that's about in the middle as well, I think. No. Yeah, that's about right. Shift this along. I'm not hating it. That's the main thing, I guess. Okay, it's not bad. Let's go with that. Okay, so I think, to be honest, the TV's going to go there. It was always going to go there. The points are even on the wall there, so that's what we're going to have in. So TV, TV cabinet Andy. No. TV cabinet classic. Definitely not. TV stand antenna. Oh, it's TV stand Anna, rather. I think it's going to have to be the Andy one. That was probably the best one. Or we could hang it on there, but I don't like that. Modern TV cabinet Andy. So what colours do you want to go? White will match the walls. The front, is that actually changing? It is a bit. Wood cherry wood, and a white top. I don't think it'll look very nice, but let's go. Bloody hell, I didn't realise it was that big. Not going to fit really, is it? And it's also the wrong way around. Ideally, we want it that way. There's no reason why we can't. I mean, I know there's drawers on that side. We know. I think that's what they're supposed to be. But I mean, it does go in, doesn't it? Let's... I'm just thinking actually might not work. It might not work because the floor... Oh, it does go further back now. It juts out too far. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it's okay. The question is, will a TV fit on that other side? Okay, we can only try, can't we? So we want, well, it'll be electronic equipment, TV. Oh, more than enough room. Perfect. Fine. And is that hanging over the edge a bit? It is. I'll just pick it up and shift it around somewhat. There we go. Right. That cabinet, it's not doing anything for me. Oop! Oh, we've broken... We've broken the flat screen. TV. I want to change the colour. It's apparently that and that are the... No, white and white. Oh, it's the same colour. Right. I'm going to say that is not doing anything. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's... It just looked too... Well, too white. It looked pure brilliant. So, spin you around. You can hold shift and it flicks to like 90 degrees. What? Oh, it's broke. I think when I dropped it, it did break. Well, okay. That's a thing then. There we are. Right. So there's that in. I think I will move it to the right. I was going to put a plant there, but it made no sense where it was. Right. So that's that in. I don't totally hate that there, but it would be nice if it was, well, something a bit different. But it's okay. Right. So progressing on, we now need to have a sip of beverage. Right. So we want some furniture, and we definitely want a sofa. Now, I think the sofa we want is this big one here. Red leather, definitely not. Leather, blue leather, and then black with flowers. Black base with... Yeah, black base and black legs. Cream, I mean... Would it fit in? The fact that I'm not discounting it is actually quite bad. Let's try that. Nah, that's just better. That's just better in every way. So that's going to go in there. That's fine. Oh, that's one thing I didn't do up here. I didn't place a radiator that I was supposed to. That's going to break the pot, isn't it, when it drops? It'll be a clunk any second. Oh, there we go. Sell objects. Can we sell them? I'm sure we can sell them. Whatever. Let's get this installed while I'm here. Oh, AC installation. Didn't know that was in. There we go. And radiator. You can get long radiators as well, but not for this room. I don't even think the downstairs has got a radiator, so I'll have to put one of those in. That's better. Right, so, in here, that's in there. Where do we want a radiator? Well, what else do we want in here, actually? Well, I think... perhaps shift this along. We'll have a set of dining, like a dining table there or something. The problem is the TV is absolutely miles away from anywhere. Unless we decide that we'll do it the other way and bring this closer to this side and then have a dining bit there, but that doesn't make much sense. So we'll just bring it along to there, and probably a radiator on that wall. I'll do that later. No, I think I'll do it now. You might be wondering why I'm offsetting. That's because I'm going to put the big radiator in. So that'll be installations, mountable big radiator, and you can see how long it is. So it's a big room. It'll require something like this. Sadly, I've put it close to the door, which is not ideal, but it seems alright. Okay, so remember, this is going to be our kitchen. In here we need our table and chairs and such. So furniture, tables, so a coffee table. Oh, glass one's nice. Dark cherry, oak, venge. We've got a lot of that around this. Pine and pink of all colours. Beach would probably go well with that. Yes, it does. It does. Yeah, that's fine. I am gonna again pull this a little bit further this way, Because we're going to need more space, you see, for here. Very interested to see how much we get for this property. Table limb. Oh no, it's I thought it was a dining table or something. Andrea looks that looks like a fairly big table, but you never really know until you place it. Yeah, that's big enough. The problem is we've got all kinds of different woods going on here. We can get a pine one, and I'm sure we can get a pine one of those. I'm sure we can get a pine one of those. Yeah, that says pine. Obviously a different type of pine. Right. See, that, to me... looks the same colour as that. No, it's a bit darker. So what colour's that I'm buying? Bright, apparently. No, but I can get beach. Well, that actually fits in that much better. Right, so can we get a beach one of those tables, is the question. We can get a pine, but we can't get that. Okay, so we'll just have to go pine. It's close enough, it's okay. So, table can go in there. If that was a bit further back, it would probably be better. But it means demolishing more walls. Okay, let's get some chairs in. I'll place this and then move it along. It's strange that I'm doing it the opposite way of what you would do in real life. Like, if you were putting in a wall, you wouldn't think about your furniture, or you almost certainly wouldn't think about your furniture and then build the wall, unless you're planning on for a specific piece. Whereas in this game, I tend to go, I can't get the furniture in, I'll just remove the wall. It's just easy to remove the wall. So chairs. We want some, just some standard wooden chairs. There's a classic chair. No. Gilbert, which is white. Like yellows, no. Beach pine, there's pine. That works, yep, that's fine. What I should have done is said buy many. One there. One there. And then what I'll do is shift this table to where, like, it's not its final position is, but like where it probably would stay. And why can't I move it? Why can't I move it? Is it because of that? I think it is. Very strange. Okay. I think if this was along a bit more, this will go further back. Not that we're going to put it right in like that. That's not the case. But we'll have it 1, 2, 3 out. There we are. Oh, it looks silly. You need it so you can actually get in, which that's about right. Okay, so back to those chairs. Buy many. And it'll just be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that doesn't look too bad. It's okay. Ideally you would have it centralized with that door. That would be the better aesthetic choice. However, if you do that, you're never gonna fit this in, which means this is gonna have to be deleted back to here, which isn't a problem. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I'll move these first to see if it looks alright, because if it looks stupid, then, you know, that's really going to be excessive if I do that, if I end up demolishing half the building. Oh, my mistake. So, That's in the middle. We'll put all these back. Alright. And then this will look better. It should look better anyway. I would hope. And you actually get around the back as well. It does. This'll need to go further back. I mean, that's not a problem. I mean, shift it wherever we need it, really. That's not too bad. Okay, right. Obviously, this does look stupid. This does look absolutely terrible. But let's go. I wonder if you hit this with a hammer, does it? Yes, it does. It had to be done for science, and you know it did. Right. So, once again, smashing up walls. So, really, I think the question is, how far do we take this wall? I'm of the opinion, currently, and that opinion has changed about 3 or 4 times since doing this, that for a start I should probably finish demolishing this. There we go. We'll sell that. I'll get that TV back. Oh yes, I want a professional hammer. Ooh, cool. Right. So, TV, buy. TV going there. And we want the walls. So the walls are going to come down here. Hint, there's not enough room to place this wall here. Well, where I'm currently moused over, yes, that is technically true. I've also realised I'm literally bricking myself in and I need a place for the door to go, so I should probably do this side first. And instead of what I did last time, which was not think about the door placement too much, I am going to think about it this time. That actually looks much better, doesn't it? It really does look quite good. So the door, basically just going to go in the middle, I think. There won't be an ideal middle, but we'll start just knocking holes in stuff until we get where we need to be. Let's just try that. Right, this wall's proving to be somewhat... Oops. Somewhat disruptive. I think this side can come down. Okay. We will put the doors in, which will be that one. Once the debris is moved, right, no debris anymore, that's good, that can go in. And then we just need to put the internal bits. It's amazing just how much renovation you do. Oh yeah, much better. Absolutely 100% better. I now need to remember the colour of the walls. It is walls delicate calico, I believe. Wrong. Biscuit, was it? Don't think it was, because that looks a bit too yellow. Yes, it is. Wasn't the beige. I don't think it was that either. Wasn't it coffee? Light vanilla? Don't think it was that, but I'll buy one anyway. Coffee with milk. No. Okay, that's got me stumped. I really genuinely cannot remember the colour. No, because I've just tried that. Idiot. Try a light biscuit, because that was yellow, not yellowy. Okay, I'm going to care later. I'll do that when we're... I'll do that separately. So, I'm sure there's a hat stand in the game. Hat. I don't think it's called a hat stand though, is it? It's furniture and... that there, shoe cabinet. Which I do like, but it doesn't fit anywhere. That's the problem. It'd fit in this corner, wouldn't it? It would, but not because of where that is. It also makes no sense it being right there. Let's try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we sell it. No, it's not going to go there. And there would be good, but the radiator's there, so I will sell that and put the other radiator on the smaller one. I think that's the best choice. That one, and that one, and that one, and then that can move over to there. Yeah, I don't mind that, and it's got the same colour as this. Okay, what's it like when the lights are off? That's fine. Right, let's see about putting some curtains on. So that would be doors or curtains and blinds. So it's mountable short narrow curtain. And browns, red silk, brown. Let's try that actually, let's try that. You can see how detailed the texture is when it zooms right in. Or high res rather. No, it blends in too much. Grey flowers, golden flowers, silk flowers. I think just white flowers. And we're gonna have to shift that for a second. Okay, and we'll assemble this. Yep, good. There we go, good. There's that, and... oh yeah, that's added a bit. That's added a lot more to it, actually. Is this going to be another bother? We have to put it backwards. No, put your eye out when you come in there. We can't put it further forward because of that, because of the curtain. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Do you know what would be better if we just have a stylish bar stool, perhaps? No. It is quite stylish, I'll give it that, but it's not good for there. But I used to have another chair in here as well, but we can't get one. Not desks, tables. We want a fairly high one. Shoe cabinet. Actually just fits in as something else, doesn't it? Doesn't need to be a shoe cabinet, it can just be a cabinet. And that seems to... No, maybe not. Maybe not. Sometimes ideas are better than the reality of it. A beanbag type thing. Tables. That's really small, I think. it's actually... No, it's larger than I thought. It's going to have like a bedside cabinet, isn't it? Which is a shame. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Right, yeah, that's fine. And then, ball. Well, there's no ball. You're joking. There's a wicker bin. How big is it? Far too big. I just want like a ball for your keys or whatever. What about... No, none of those. Might be something on the kitchen. No, there isn't. Halloween. No. Well, why not? Oh, cool. It actually has... Does actually light things up as well. Yeah, strangely, we've started off with a Halloween house and we're ending up as this thing. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't find anything to go on that like a ball. Anything... Sauna bucket and ladle. No, thanks. It's, oh, and a sauna heater. There's all sorts of stuff. No, that's two. It's not very stylish at all. Alright. I'm going to worry about that later. Because, quite frankly, it really doesn't matter that much. Right, so that is almost this room done. I'm going to obviously finish off the painting, and then I'll go ahead and maybe add a carpet. But other than that, I think this room's pretty much done. We need some ornaments and stuff around there, but I will crack on and do that. I can't believe that at one point I thought we might get this done in 1 or 2 episodes, but this is going to be another couple of episodes at least. We've got this bathroom to do, which shouldn't take too long because most of the bathrooms, all the stuff's already in there, so you just fit it. And then obviously there's the kitchen, which will take a while, and then you got downstairs, which we're not going to do much down here. We're just going to put a couple of like workbenches and some storage and such. That's all we'll do. Actually, it's interesting that that is painted, yet I couldn't paint the one up here. Maybe I might have another go at that. Either way, we're going to leave it there. Next episode, we will crack on, and we'll see what we get up to. So, as always, we have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.